Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Academy of European Medieval Martial Arts. This is our 6th year, 7th year of doing this. This is a deed of arms, and it's a little more casual this year because of the latest planning. My apologies. So we're not going to have the banners and stuff like this. However, what we're going to do is the same basic rules. And then we have 3 tenants and 4 vendors. Tenants. Okay, so like the home team and the visitors. So we're going to arrange a number of fights between us, and then we're going to mix it all up, and we're going to fight each other if we have any more gas left. So we have to be here out by 6 p.m. So we have until 6. Right now it's just about 3 o'clock. And we have marshals, our Nicole, and we have Jackie.
Aaron's
Aaron, okay. So they're going to be the ones who are going to be calling the shots, and whatever they say goes, so there's no argument. The intent here is to have fun. So we're looking at this as a training exercise. We're also looking at this as being fun. Davido is fairly new in harness. And Miguel is also fairly new in harness. Dale is, well, he's been around for a while, so he's got a lot of experience. So it's going to be a lot of fun. If you have any questions, we've got EMMA folks all around here. Feel free to ask. There's EMMA folks sitting down there. If you know what's going on, please explain to your neighbor what's going on. So I'll turn the floor over to Bo, who is one of the marshals. Chief Marshal, or King Marshal.
King Marshal. Right. Yeah, my name is Bo Rock. I am the dang it, I don't know what to say. Chief Marshal, Head Marshal, I'm going to call it King Marshal. Jack's helping me, and I'll explain to you really briefly how this is going to work today. So we're going to 3 landing blows with 4 different weapons. We have the dagger, we have the sword in 2 hands, the poleaxe, and the spear. So actually, if we could maybe have someone show what those are real quick, just be on the same page. So David's holding a poleaxe. As you can see, it's a pretty decent looking thing. So when we're fighting with poleaxe, any blow will count as a hit. So whether it's to the head, to the arm, to the whatever it is, we'll count that as a blow because it does a lot of damage. You can also thrust with the head. With the spear, only the thrust will count. Thrust being to only select few targets. So someone hit all of these. So there are actually turns. There we go. So there are a couple basic ones. So to the throat area, to the armpits, which is uncovered, to the hip joints, those will count as displacement as a point, and anywhere in the back because there's nothing really there. Thrust to any of those places will count. One thing that you will notice is that if they hit each other in this area, they'll be doing it downwards as opposed to upwards. Because we can, in fact, kill someone doing it.
People die.
Yeah, it's bad. So that's the one thing we're going to do a little bit different. Otherwise, thrust only to the uncovered spots. Okay, sword. So you'll notice in our sword fights there'll be a distinct lack of cutting, because cutting against a guy in armor will do absolutely nothing at all. So instead, just like the spear, we're using the point mainly to the exact same points, throat, under the arms, hips, to the back, and so on. And both this, well, really any of the weapons we use can be used as a lever, to throw, to put them into a lock, to do any sort of thing to a partner. So knock them around, get them all twisted up, things like that. And finally, we have a dagger somewhere. So surprise, surprise, the attacks are going to be the exact same. Throat, under the arms, behind the back, hips, any place where the plate is not. So any blow that causes a distinct displacement, so I can show you what displacement looks like. So So if one of the fencers is clearly knocked back, not of their own volition, we'll count that as being a case of wind blow. That, however, will not count, because it won't go through, so he doesn't have to worry about it. Other ways we can score points is if one of the fencers is disarmed of their weapon. So, no weapons. There's 1 point against that fencer. If one of them is thrown to the ground, that is a total of 3 points, and that will end the match. If they are both thrown to the ground at the same time, that's it too, because they're both stupid. 3 points, yeah, 3 points down. So if, say, Ronaldo, for example, does something like that, we'll count that as also being down, unless he does that, yeah, that would be bad. What else am I saying? Oh yes, yeah, so if I go through, either hit the list or out of the list, that would also be a point. I'd say if you're out of the list, that'd be the match is over.
Yeah, we're going to try and avoid that. We don't want any of you hurt.
Christians find people
Need you guys intact. I think that's it. So we have some combatants. They're going to work the matches the way they see fit, fencing whatever they want to. And they can also have, if they desire, a secondary weapon, so which will probably give you a dagger. So if the disarm does happen, they have a secondary weapon, the match is still not over until they're either disarmed of that or they've been hit 3 times. Or three blows have been exchanged. So in good hang when we do this. So let's do this. Yeah, 3 minutes, which is not going to happen. That's not going to happen. So, alright, so yes, sorry, my apologies. Sorry, guys, sorry. There's a brief introduction by David, but so introducing to all our fighters, we have the gal at the end.
Yay! Woo, yeah!
Is your second time in Hearts? Second time. Second time? Okay. So it's pretty new, so give a bit of extra.
Woo! Woo! Yeah!
He is from Toronto. Next up we have Dale.
Yay! Yeah, woo!
He's from William Gort. And this is given here pretty much every year, I think.
All the way down to David.
Quite a ways. Next up we have David.
Woo! Good!
First official time fighting in Hearts, I believe.
Woo!
Here, at least here. Okay. All the Valente.
Yeah! Hello!
Instructors here in Toronto. David Svetz.
Woo!
Living down east. Brian, our instructor.
Woo!
And we have Kel. So that is our combatants for today. And we'll start working on the matches and we will get down to business.